Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today for Bootcamp. I am Allie Kohler, Assistant Fitness Director here at the JCC. We have a bootcamp workout today. It's called the 30-30-60 Bootcamp. So if you have a timer, you can go ahead and grab one. Otherwise, everything that we do today will be timed from my phone. You will also need a mat or a towel if you've got one, because we will be doing some floor work, and then some dumbbells if you have them accessible. And then as always during a workout, it might be helpful to have a water nearby or a towel. So we will go ahead and get started. We're going to start with just a quick warm up. We're going to start to warm up the shoulders, bringing the arms up and over. Waking up the shoulders here, and then we'll switch directions. We'll take it back. So the boot camp is a mix of cardio, strength, and core. So it is going to be a full body workout. We're going to be doing 5 circuits, and we're going to go through it twice. If you wanted to make it a longer workout, you could go through a 3rd time. But for today, we're only going to be doing 2 rounds. We'll go ahead and go into a side lunge, toes forward, hips are back, and we'll shift up and over, feeling a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Holding each stretch for a few seconds. And then let's fold forward, reach for the floor, hold. And then walk the hands forward just a little bit so the hands are out in front of you. And then walk the hands back so they reach behind your heels as much as you can. And then come back to center. Slowly roll on up. We're going to go ahead and go into a lunge with a reach. So we're going to take a big step back, stretch up through the fingertips, come back to center. Repeat on the other leg. So reaching through the fingertips, tilting that pelvis and tailbone under to help get a deeper hip flexor stretch. We've got one more. And come back to center. We're going to crisscross the arms to open up the chest and back. So when the arms go back wide, think about squeezing those shoulder blades together, pulling the shoulders down, reaching back to help open the chest, reaching forward to open the back. And rest. We're going to wrap up our warm-up with a few squats. So feet are just under our hips, chest stays lifted. Drive up through those heels. 2 more. And come on up. So, like I said, we've got 30-30-60. So what does that mean? Each circuit is going to be 3 exercises, 2 for 30 seconds and 1 for a minute. We're going to go through all 5 rounds first and then go back to the top. So your first circuit, first exercise is push-ups. I'm going to demonstrate all 3 and then we'll get going. You can be here or here, your choice. Second exercise is squats. So if you've got weights, bring them up to your shoulders. Feet are just outside the hips. We're going to sink down and up. So a traditional squat will be exercise 2. And then we've got mountain climbers for 1 minute. So you can be here doing a full run. You can step the feet in. Option 3, high knees. But I'm going to be down on the mat. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our push-ups. So head down to your mat, knees or toes in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So bending from the elbows, lower the chest down towards your mat. Squeeze through the glutes, keeping the core tight. Same idea if we're up on our toes. Less than 10. Rest. All right, we've got 15 seconds here to come on up. Grab our weights. Weights are going to come up to our shoulders. Feet are just outside of the hips. Here we go. Sink down, drive up. So thinking about reaching the hips back and down, driving up through your heels. If you're thinking you want more, come up, add a calf raise. You choose. Got a few more seconds here. Stick with me. Rest. All right, 15 seconds again. Weights go down. Mountain climbers. 1 minute here. Hands are under our shoulders. 3, 2, here we go. You pick your pace. We've got a little bit of time here. Thinking about belly button to spine, keeping those hips down. You can stay here with a run. Maybe it's here. Just driving the knees in towards the chest, taking a little bit of the impact out by stepping the foot in. We're over halfway. You can also be up here, driving the knees up just as high as you would if you were on the mat. Choose with what works for you today. We'll head back down to the mat, or I will. Drive those knees in. We're in the home stretch right here. Rest. All right, that was circuit number 1. Quick water break while I tell you what's coming up in circuit 2. For this one, we're going to start on the mat, grabbing a set of weights for a chest fly. So exercise 1, hips are going to be down, weights are above the chest. We're going to open and close, keeping a slight bend in the elbows. Then those weights are coming right to our hips. If you've got weights, we're going into a bridge. So a weighted bridge for exercise 2. Then we're coming up, jumping jacks for 1 minute. So we'll be here or here. We'll get ready. Let's head down to the mat. 30 seconds, chest fly in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Arms are up, open, and close. It's important to keep the weights above the chest so that we're working those pectorals and other arm muscles here. Belly button to spine. Lifting the weights before the arms tap the mat. Rest. 15 seconds. Bring those weights to your hips. They're kind of resting right on your hip bones here. Walk those feet in a little bit closer to your tush. And we're going to have 30 seconds to lift and lower. So drive up through your heels, seeing how high you can get those hips. Squeezing through the glutes in the back body. Few more seconds here. Rest. Come on down. Tuck your weights to the sides. Jumping jacks are next. Again, with this one, you've got options. You can go full jumping jack or step it out for less impact. Here we go. We're here for a minute. Arms are coming all the way up overhead. Slight bend in those knees. Option 2 is a tap. We're halfway through already. Keep it up. Getting that heart rate up here. Last 15. Three, 2, and rest. All right, another quick break. Water if needed. We are already moving on to round 3. So exercises for this one, triceps. So we're gonna be on the mat again to start. We're gonna have 2 dumbbells here. Hips are gonna stay down. We lower the weights towards the ears and then extend just from the elbows. So we're doing a tricep press to start. And then we're gonna come on up, pendulum lunge. So, as always, you can have weights or keep it body weight. It's gonna be a lunge back, tap and center if needed, and then forward. We're gonna switch legs halfway through. So it's a back lunge, and then a forward lunge. Your last one, if you haven't caught on quite yet, 1 minute, jog in place. So the 1 minute is typically going to be our cardio move for this workout. So let's head to the mat. We'll get started with our triceps. Similar position as our chest fly, just moving the arms in a little bit different direction. Grab your weights. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Arms are up. Lower down, extend. So we're keeping our shoulders nice and stable. I'm just extending from my elbows. Lowering the weights down towards my ears, pressing right back up to the top. Keeping our lower back pushed into the floor. Rest. Come on up. We've got our lunge next. Weights, if you want them. I'm going to be sticking with body weight for this move, but you are more than welcome to hold your weights at your sides or up at your shoulders. So it's a back, then forward. Same leg is moving back into the front. We're gonna do 1 more set on this leg. We're at the halfway point. We're gonna switch. Keeping your chest lifted. You choose how low you get in that lunge. Rest. Butt kicks are next. 1 minute. Just to jog in place. Nice and light on those toes. Pumping the arms with you. Here we go. Upper body's relaxed. Arms are moving with you naturally. And we're nice and light on our toes. If you want, mentally picture yourself going for a nice run, maybe on Lake Drive, enjoying some sunshine. We're halfway through. Other option is to just step. Again, just take some impact off of those joints. Still keeping your heart rate up. Just because it's modified doesn't make it any less work. 10 seconds. See if you can sprint to the finish line. Rest. All right, we are flying through this here. We've got 2 more rounds before we go back to the top. All right, side and front raises for our first exercise. So I like to use a light or medium dumbbell. Soft bend in the knees. We're gonna lift straight up to the front to about shoulder height. Lower down and then lift out to the side. So it's front, down, side, down. Second exercise, we're gonna take it to the mat. Have one dumbbell, weight of your choice. This one again, we're gonna switch halfway through. We're gonna twist and rotate, press up to the side. Same side for 15 seconds. Halfway through, we'll switch. And our last exercise, skaters. So make sure you have some space. We're gonna be hopping or stepping to the side. All right, let's go ahead and get going. Grab your weights for your front and side raise. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Weights come up and down, side and down. From the side, you'll see my back is staying nice and flat. Weights are just coming up to shoulder height. And we're not swinging or swaying and getting momentum from the arms or weights. Rest. All right, head to the mat. Dumbbell weight of your choice can also be body weight. Heels are on the floor. Weight is at chest level. We're gonna rotate to the side, twist and press up. Keeping your back flat. Holding at a little bit of an angle here. And switch, opposite side. Starting to feel my core burn in here. Push through, rest. Come on up for skaters. So again, make sure you have space. Don't want to trip over your mat or your weights here. 1 minute, 3, 2, here we go, side to side. So we're pushing off of that standing leg to leap over to the other side. Again, maybe you're racing someone here, visualizing yourself in a speed skating race. Can also step and tap. But it's a quick transition from side to side. It's trying to stay low in those legs. We're getting close to the end here. 10 seconds. Keep moving. Rest. All right, circuit 5. We're gonna start with a row. So, medium to heavy weights here if you've got them. Feet are gonna be under your hips. We're gonna hinge forward, pull straight back. Elbows stay narrow, back stays flat. From there, we're gonna head down to the mat. Arms are at your sides, we're gonna crunch up and swipe side to side, reaching for the outer ankle. Then we're gonna come up. We're gonna do knee drivers here, or like a sprinter start. So, one leg is gonna come up. Halfway through, we'll switch. So here's what it looks like this way. As soon as that toe taps the floor, we drive that knee right back in. We'll get ready for our row. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So, knees are under the hips. We pull straight back. Belly button to spine. Squeezing those shoulder blades when the elbows are back. Keeping that core nice and tight to help support your back. Rest. Head down to your mat. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. We're going to crunch the shoulder blades up off the mat and slide side to side. Trying to keep those shoulders relaxed. Reaching for the outer ankle. So we're getting some nice oblique work here with this exercise. Rest, come on up. All right, we're gonna start on one side. We'll switch halfway through. We're gonna take a big step back with one leg, staying low in that front leg. So this front leg is in a constant lunge here. So we're on this side for 30 seconds. As soon as that toe is tapping behind me, thinking about driving it right back in. A few more seconds on this side. Keep it going. Switch, quick transition. The other leg might fatigue faster this time through because it was working, holding that lunge for the first half. Keep going. Strong legs. 10 seconds. Rest. Shake it out. Quick breather here. We're going to take about 30 seconds. Catch your breath. And we're going to go back to the top. We're going to do it one more time. So take note of how that first round felt. We're going to try to push it a little bit this second round, whether it's adding more weight, going a little bit faster with the cardio, or maybe it's trying one move on your toes this time instead of your knees. Okay, round two. We are back to push-ups, squats, and mountain climbers. All right, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Maybe starting to do a couple push-ups on your knees. And then throwing in 1 or 2 on your toes this time. We want our core nice and tight. Squeeze through those glutes. Keep going, we've only got 5 seconds left. Rest. All right, come on up. Squats. Weight is at your shoulders or at your sides. You can always keep a body weight, remember? Bring the weight up. Sink it down and up. For this round, if you want, add in that calf raise right off the bat. Getting a little extra credit work on those legs. Few more seconds, see how low you can get. Rest. Mountain climbers. Roll out your wrists. Head down to the mat. Start by lining up your hands under your shoulders. Here we go, find your plank. Drive it in. Back stays flat. Belly button to spine. Remember, you've got options. If you need to, mix in a few where we just step in. Keep going, you're over halfway. Keep it up, keep it up. Do a mental check, how's your plank? Belly button to spine, keeping those hips down. Keep driving those knees in. We're almost there, less than 10. Rest. Give yourself a quick stretch. And come on up. We're going to swing around because we're going to go right into round 2 with that chest fly. So grab your weights. We've got 30 seconds. Chest fly. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lie back. Open and close. Lifting those arms right before they would touch the floor. Think about having 2 rubber bands around the arms. You're resisting those weights as you lower and as you lift. Rest. Weights go right to the hips for bridges. So walking those heels in a little bit closer. Round 2, here we go, lift and lower. Seeing if you can get a little bit more height this round. Squeezing those glutes at the top. Keep it up. You got this. Rest. All right, come on up. Jumping jacks are next. Soft knees, arms are coming all the way up overhead. Here we go. Option 2, tap. If this were to be bothering your shoulders, bringing the arms all the way up here, you could go out and in. So a few different options here. Take what you need. We are down to 20 seconds. Finishing strong. This is the last time with jumping jacks. Keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, towel off if needed. We're heading back to the mat for triceps. All right, so this is where we lower the weights towards the ears. 30 seconds. Go ahead and lie back. 3, 2, 1. Lying back, lower, and extend. So make sure you've got a good grip on those weights too. We don't want to drop them. That wouldn't be good. Stabilized through the shoulders. Just moving from the elbow. Rest. Come on up. We've got that forward and back lunge. Again, you can use weights. I'm sticking with body weight today. We're going to do 15 seconds on each leg. Here we go. Take it back. Tap if needed. Go forward. Back. A little bit more balance required with this one because we are moving. And back to center, switch. Other leg is going forward and back. Chest stays tall, proud superhero chest. Rest. Butt kicks, jog in place. 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lay down those toes. Arms are moving at your sides. Keep it up here. Right now in my mind, I'm running back on the beach in the sun. We're over halfway. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch right here. Finish line is coming up. See if you can pick up your speed right here a little bit faster. 3, 2, rest. All right. We are down to our last 2 circuits. Side raise is next. Side raise and front raise. So grab your weights. I'm going a little bit lighter, light to medium I would say. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. We're going to the side and to the front. So, feet are right under our hips. Soft bend in your knees. Core is tight. Back is flat. We've got strong arms, strong shoulders. Make these your best yet. See if you can do 1 more round. And rest. Heading to our mat. Those side twists with a reach. So we want to hinge back from those hips. Start to feel the core turn on. Hold, twist, and reach. Trying to get a nice full rotation as we twist. Shoulders stay relaxed. Switch. Opposite way. Rest. All right, skaters, 10 seconds. Again, just as a friendly reminder, make sure you've got some space. We're gonna stay low in those legs. Here we go. We're speed skating. If you want to add on a little bit, tap the toe or reach for the floor. Gets you a little bit lower, works those legs just a little bit more. Don't forget, you can always tap. Over halfway. Let's go. Keep it up. "15 seconds. That's all that's left. Last few seconds. Finish line is right there. Rest. All right. Grab some water if you need it. Resetting the timer for our last circuit. So we've got our row. We've got our windshield wipers. Then we've got our knee tucks. 2 minutes. Then we're going to cool down. So rows are first. Grab your weights. Feet are under your hips. 3, 2, 1, and go. Pull straight back. Elbows are narrow. Shoulders are pulled down your spine. Give a little squeeze at the top and release. Rest. Head down to your mat. Go ahead and lie back. Hands are at your sides. We crunch up, reach side to side. Eye line just looks down the front of your body to help keep the chin and the neck soft. A few more seconds. Rest. Come on up. Last minute of work right here. Take a big step back. We'll drive in with one side to start. 2, 1, here we go. Nice and light on those toes. Driving in as quickly as you can. Looking good, a few more seconds on this side. Rest, switch, going right into it. This is your last bit of work for the workout. Make it count here. See if you can get lower in that standing leg. Rest. You did it. Let's go ahead and cool down. So, start to slow your breath. Take one arm across the chest. Stretch out those triceps and a little bit of your back. Release, open up wide. Reach the arms back. Bring the other arm up and over. Release. Go ahead, bend one knee, bring that foot up behind you. You can also hold on to a wall for this one for a little extra balance. Release. Other foot comes up. Trying to keep that bent leg as close to the standing leg as you can. Release. Go ahead, both feet on the floor, interlace the fingers. Reach up, stretch through the palms. Lean to one side. And up and over. Back to center. Release the hands. Carefully fold forward, reach for the floor. Slowly roll on up. Roll the shoulders back. Take the hands to the hips. Take one heel out in front of you. Toes are up. Pitch the chest forward, hips go back. Feel a nice stretch on those hamstrings and calf. Carefully come back up, step in. Other foot goes out in front, pitch back, reach forward. Step back to center. Go ahead, gently roll out the neck. Gentle neck circles each direction. And rest. Thank you for joining me for boot camp. Again, my name is Allie. Hope to see you soon.